And we are live again with Iron God Session 27 here on RPGMP3.com. Welcome. All three of you, welcome to our game. Today we have Nick playing Buligup while he safely, with a hands-free set, drives north to Dallas.
Yes, I do have Bluetooth headphones on.
That's good. You're actually not too bad. You're pretty clear, honestly, considering you're in a car.
Headphones. You don't want headphones. You need the ears clear,
Well, then let's pretend that I do.
Let's pretend.
Well, let's pretend I'm doing whatever thing is safest.
Well, whatever is... Nick, when do you ever do whatever is safest?
Never.
No, never. Never ever do you do whatever is...
I will never do what's safest or smartest.
Hey Hal, my Roll20 screen is just pitch black with our characters on there.
Roll20
I see just fine.
I see the map.
With your characters. I'm guessing it's your end, Tim's.
It's a refresh as the browser, maybe.
All computers, Tim's. Didn't you log in already? Couldn't you have told me this before I clicked go? Tim. Let's try and haiku. Tim was distracted. Tim did not check Roll20. Tim sucks baboon ass. There, haiku for you. Why, thank you. Thank you so much. See? That's great. I mean, obviously my delivery lacks, but, it's all good.
I still don't see the
Now
Twitch screen.
Tim has vanished. Oh, Tim is back. Hello, Tim.
Stop fucking around, Tim. God damn it.
Hello, Tim.
Yep, I just had a refresh.
Oh, Tim. Tim. Oh my God, I've got too many emails.
We have someone has Twitch on because I just heard Hal's haiku again in stereo.
Well, it's weird for me that RPG MP3 didn't show up in the following section of Twitch for me, but when I clicked on it to message it and then hit the join button, it put it up for me. But
I find that Twitch is, to be kind, a little bit hokey.
Yes.
It's almost like they're coding it while people are using it. And I'm sure they'd never do that.
Oh, yeah. And they hired the 3 best programmers they could find that'll work for Cheetos and stock options.
That's right. The 3 best programmers they could find that would work for Cheetos and stock options.
Where are the Cheetos? Where's the Mountain Dew?
That's funny. That was pretty fucking great. Okay, so we are in the receiver array, as I recall, having done a absolutely nightmarish thing of letting things shoot you in the face.
I didn't shoot anybody in the face.
There was no face hitting in me.
Really?
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say the horrendous thing of unleashing a murder bot onto the entire unsuspecting town. I thought that's what you were going to say.
No. Thing the human shot you in the face.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I disagree with the assessment that we let him do that.
That's true. You really didn't. There's no way anyone could have driven fast enough to get to him to stop that mouse click.
A combination of alcohol and poor judgment. I feel that I need to quote Vivian from The Young Ones. This requires a very special blend of psychology and extreme violence.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're gonna go to do thing, that's probably what you do need.
No, it's about the situation. The whole town's gonna be murderfied by this bot because it's gonna go on this murdering rampage if we don't intercept it.
You'll be happy to hear. Well, I mean, do you care? Is question 1.
Not really.
No.
Kind of.
I don't think so. Yeah,
I fucking hate robots.
Right. I mean, it was a robot. This is worse. This is a bunch of robots melded together into a magical super robot.
Fucking Voltron, dude. It's Voltron.
The best case is that this was like an early experiment of Devias that went berserk when it got zapped by electricity and ran off, so that if it gets near her, she can just take control of it again.
Blame
When
the
it's not
cleric.
Great.
Brilliant. Blame the cleric. Right.
Always blame the cleric.
But I
think
Bulligup's going to be entertaining because we have a hasted robot on a bullet train towards the unsuspecting town, and we have a 2.5-foot frog with a 20-foot movement rate at best trying to chase a hasted robot.
I thought
I can hear him like cussing at the robot as he's chasing him.
And we have a mind diddler over with us, so.
How? What's my movement speed? I thought it was 30 foot.
I think it is 30 foot. I think
you're technically medium.
No, he's actually
No, he's small. He's like 2.5 feet tall. He's smaller than a goblin or something.
He's small, but I think grippli get elevated movement as a race thing. Let me check. I think grippli are fast.
He's 2'1". Funny.
I want to say goblins.
Oh, it does say he has a 30-foot land movement speed.
Yeah,
All right.
Gripplis have a 30-foot movement. So, would someone like to recap? Looks very pleasant where Tim is. I'm looking forward to having a room.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't pick this art. I didn't pick this sofa. I'm sat at a plastic table. It's sad. This isn't even my TV. I mean, this is my light, so you don't look dark anymore. Look.
Oh, his video froze.
I'm homeless.
Are you home? I am too, Wit. It's sad, right?
Could be worse. Could be actual homelessness of the homelessness kind.
That is true. We are between abodes.
Yes. See, so I think last time we decided not to try and evict the Kelids and instead go investigate this receiver array.
We did, with the aim of figuring out what the fuck was going on. You found a bunch of bodies here that had been recently slaughtered of chokers, which were dead up to the knees most of the way. There were some rickety steps, and the whole place appears to be deserted, except for when Thing decided to pull the trigger and install himself a murder bot.
I only chose a small bot of that.
Yes, Tim, I have made changes to the random creature table. Now, basically everything is a badger, except for the things that aren't.
Badger.
Oh, okay, because I'm pretty sure I got a ridiculous amount of points saved. So I can...
Right now, Tim, I would not recommend spending them.
Not on that.
Unless we can have a random encounter of a sweet loot chest.
Right. Nick would like the random table to have more things.
I mean, if we could spend our channel coins on loot boxes, that would be super. But
wouldn't it though? Would be pretty nice.
I feel like Tatia would be more or less okay with this golem running wild because there was also something else inside the building, the interest that took hold in Ikestu's and Tatia's minds that seemed very negative, and maybe that would be easier presence.
I'm just a little concerned about all the people we've made large efforts to get on our side in town, because I need lots of, let's call them allies, to keep me from being killed.
Well, I would say that they're friends. This is Scrap Wall, where everybody's kind of out for themselves.
Well, remember, this is like a matter of seconds, right? It's not like we've been fiddling around. Like, while we were doing the robot, something else was like screwing around with us, right?
That's what you say.
And let me remind Alexander that, Alexander, weren't you just saying a few rounds ago about not wanting to throw the Kelids out of our tavern, and you hushed Buligup up because, quote, we aren't going to be in Scrapwall for long? So there you are.
While we are, we need allies.
I fucking hate robots! I must kill everyone I find!
Probably true.
So we're up in these buildings and there's no stairs to get back down to chase the robot with. Anyways,
No, but
took them all out on the way out.
Buligup's got a climb speed. He can get down and draw the thing
I
out.
can
He apparently can
fly.
glide.
Yeah, that too.
Well, that gives him what, like half falling damage for his gliding?
No, I think he takes none, right? It's like featherfall, right?
No, I think that
No,
the grippli
it's not
racial
quite
trait.
so good. I think it reduces the distance he takes.
Well, regardless, he's got a climb speed, so he can go down without having to make a climb check,
Mhm.
and he's
That's true.
automatic. He's fine.
Because he's got sticky feet.
Sticky feet.
Yes.
And he
So,
saves
yeah,
half on
so-
our insurance claim.
But Buligup and Kiernan don't know like something's like screwing around with us. We don't know where they're at, right?
Right.
What?
They ran the other way when.
Yes. They
Yeah.
ran the other way.
When Killer Robot came out, they ran in a different direction. So
For all we
No,
know,
you mean
we're
we
still
wait.
party dead.
We waited to ambush it, and when you guys all bugged out, that's when we left. You mean?
No. I get that, but what I'm just saying is we don't know where two of our party members are at, right?
Yes.
robot probably killed him.
You saw Buligup, I think, from across the way, but you haven't seen me yet. But really, we're still maybe not in initiative, but this thing just ran off, and I was waiting to open that door because I heard it outside. So I'm waiting for it to clunk, 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 like freaking Megatron running down New York City streets. You know, I'm waiting for this giant thumping of feet to disappear into the distance when I open that door. Hey, you guys are right.
Oh, sure. Now you have discretion.
Right.
Don't you want to just hear it when it's right by the door so you can backstab it?
Jump down.
Yeah, by myself.
Yes,
I'm
Tim.
probably not the right person to do this, but would it be like
I
knowledge
think you are,
arcana
Tim.
or something, trying to figure out if we knew something that any lore or like some type of creature that attacks your mind or whatnot?
There's lots of creatures that attack your mind, Tim.
Well, I'm
Seems to
just
give
saying
you
something
nightmares
that
or-
something that's more, I guess, common in this area.
You can make a roll.
What would that be under?
Arcana, Dungeoneering.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna even bother.
There's a bunch of stuff that it could be. Religion, even, I guess, for some creatures.
Can I
a-
perceive about the room in case something's hiding in here?
Sure. Perceive about the room. Knowledge, religion. There are lots of creatures that affect the mind. Religion gives you specifics about undead creatures that have mind-affecting abilities, and there are quite a few.
15 search and a 17 arcana.
And Arcana gives you, there's a number of magical creatures that can affect the mind, and again, there are quite a few.
Oh god, it's mind flare.
Quite
Oh
possible.
God.
It's gonna eat your brain with its tentacles.
I would also want to like look around the room, see if anything has changed. Like as maybe this creature like knocked over a chair, moved a body.
I gotcha. Okay. No, the
the
room looks
ghost.
basically the same as the last time you passed through it.
I mean,
Hmm.
are we still in combat mode, or
I'm assuming not at this point. I'm assuming you're letting this thing wander off into town, and it's going to be a little ways ahead of you. Because
I thought
searching
I was
rooms
gonna-
and having wild conversations is out of combat.
Well, I would want to get the group back together first before we do anything.
I mean, I feel like I would go chasing after this thing because I hate it
You do hate it.
and I want it dead.
You do.
Hmm.
Additionally, you're a smart and intelligent frog person. So
That hates it.
and wants it dead.
Understands that maybe you shouldn't attack it alone.
Well, I mean, so the last thing that I saw, I think, was if I'm remembering correctly, I'm at the door at like that battery room, right?
Correct.
Does anyone remember if I opened the door and saw it run off, or?
No, you didn't. You're back at the door. Looking where your token is, you're not at the outside door, you're at the inside door.
Or
But
was I trying to?
right now, you can't see it running off. You'll probably hear it running off because it's clunking away at great speed.
Yeah, I
Weighs,
think
what,
he
5
knew it
tons or
was-
something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if I was going back down to the lower level to go after it.
I don't know. I think you were. I think you were coming down the steps to follow Kiernan.
Okay, then I mean, I guess I want to, like, Buligup doesn't know, like, that anything's happened to the other party members.
No.
So, like, I'm going to go after. I don't even think I saw it, like, running off necessarily.
No. It was moving
So-
down the. It was moving down the gorge the last time you had an eye on it.
But I knew that Alexander was at the end shooting lightning at it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I want to move down the stairs towards where it, like, towards that door at the end.
So you're gonna meet Kiernan on the stairs because he's there too.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
moved you.
once we hear it go by, I'm opening the door, and that's probably when Buligup arrives.
Right. So he's just opening the door as you get there, and it seems like he's looking off to the left and down towards town, where the large column of robot parts is headed.
And then, quickly, we must kill the fucking robot that has run off.
We'll never catch it. It's hasted.
It is hasted.
Look at how fast it's going. It's probably already a couple hundred yards off. We see like
Smoke.
Don't know how fast it moves when it's not hasted.
Dead orphans.
You sneaky men always afraid to rush into battle. Okay, wait. Fuck it, let's find the others so we can get together and go kill this bastard thing.
I see Alexander now, right? Like
Yeah, he's across the way from
yeah,
you.
and we can see that this walkway is completely obliterated, right?
Bonjour, Alexander!
Is it
Ouch.
just the stairs, or is that landing between the two doors also gone?
Thought that all disappeared.
Yes, all the stairs have collapsed in that section.
So we would need to backtrack Buligup to go across the way or get across some other way.
Yes.
I'll say, hey, we need to move quickly and meet up with our other party members. But we don't know, like my character knows there's that hallway and that damn trash robot came out and that's it, right?
Well, yeah, but you saw what door I went into.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we knew
So
they were
I'm
that way.
well, I want to go through. I want to meet up with Kiernan and hopefully Buligup. So I want to go down to the door where I saw Kiernan run off to.
And
Okay.
Buligup shouts over to Alexander. Alexander, there's some room with a bunch of flashy mechanical shit over here if you want to come.
Ooh, I will start heading that way too. Then
You're all walking around to where Buligup.
Or I move up to the battery room.
Okay, you're moving to meet them at the battery room. All right.
the meat bags are complaining they're having nightmares. That's
Meat bags.
So when we go into this room, I'm waiting for the rest of our party members to come.
Sure.
What's in?
I am looking for the room.
What is in that room, Tim? What is
Wow.
in
I
that
don't
room?
know. I'm asking.
rubble.
Trying to find my notes, Tim, from last session. I don't see them there.
Nobody knows within the room where it happened. The room where it...
What's the problem
Which room are you in, Tim? Which room are you talking about?
with
The
the
ruin.
rubble?
The rub.
Ah, I see. The room with the rubble in it. So this room appears to have once been some kind of religious temple. There are a number of seats arrayed around what might have once been an altar or a statue.
Claw hand.
Yeah, probably a clawed hand. Now you look at it, it looks like it has pieces that would be shaped in the same way as the symbol that the Lords of Rust use.
It wasn't that clawed hand like 2 fingers and a thumb too, so that's what the chokers have too, right?
Well, I mean, they just have 3 fingers, right?
Right, but isn't that what the statue of the claw looked like, or was it like basically like a?
The claw. No, it's 5. It's more like it's not like quite like a bestial claw. It's more like it's in an odd abstract shape.
Okay.
So all of the pieces that were once part of this have been gathered together to form what looks like some kind of metallic nest.
Oh.
Nest.
What kind of creature would make a nest like this?
Metal bird.
Caro, I want to roll perception to take a close.
Would that be something I could use knowledge?
Is that knowledge nature?
It's not, you said?
Yeah, you can roll knowledge nature. I mean, a lot of creatures make nests, right? That manticore made a nest out of junk. Right? I mean, it could be any kind of creature at all that could make a nest like this.
So, yeah, so I am taking a closer look at the net.
Okay.
And I wrote a 18 a percent.
Okay. You look around the nest. It seems to be reasonably well constructed. Intelligently constructed, you might say, rather than just haphazard. Beyond that, there's not much you can make.
Are
I'm
there
going to say the part,
feathers or scales
like
or
I'm going
anything?
to look around. I'm going to have my great axe in my hand, and I'm saying, we are not. As I'm like very weird eyed, just like looking like a little shifty.
Shifty eye.
Yes, we have each other. Very inspiring, Iketsu.
This is not open to the outdoor air. There's no holes from like windows or something leading to outside.
There's the door. There's the door to the north that opens up onto the gorge on what was once that bridge that is now destroyed by the robot golem. But no, there's no other external doors.
Is there like discarded feathers or scales or anything that would indicate what kind of a creature was in this?
Tatia already rolled knowledge nature, and no, there's none of that. There's no detritus of any kind that you might expect in a room like this. There's no feathers. There's no scales. There's no cast-off skins. There's nothing at all.
What about drop?
Nope, no droppings either.
Oh,
Oh wait, Buligup said there's flashing lights up there. I should go investigate that.
Does anybody have like a skill to find something that's really hard to see?
Perception?
Perception?
Well, what I'm based on I'm going is like I think the thing whatever is around here is invisible.
Like survival?
Would survival try to find a creature that's invisible?
I mean, technically, you could use tracking to try and see if it leaves cracks. Yes, survival might work.
All right, I'll try that because I think whatever is in this place is invisible.
Okay.
I mean, it could be 30 feet away and be able to be just mentally muck with you. But
Yeah, but how far will it go away from its nest if we're in its nest area, right?
26 is a good survival skill. You check around the room looking for signs of anything, and you don't see any kind of tracks other than what you assume is Buligup's little feet and Kiernan's feet in the room.
But floats. Doesn't have feet.
walks on the ceiling.
No, like floats, like freaking like
Right.
levitating.
I love how Tim's making up a creature right now. Makes me super
I don't know.
happy.
I'm going by what the information that's provided, right? Like I wrote a perception. I've done survival check for traps, and then my first thought is it's something that doesn't have legs, like it's literally floating, like it could be flying around in this, like a damn poltergeist.
That's right. Maybe it is undead. There are undead that do this kind of thing.
Holler if you find it.
I see
Can I
Rick
use
pointing at the ceiling.
Tatia, doing anything?
How's
I don't know. Hal is distracted.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dad's letting a dog in, and I have 2 dogs.
He's smiling.
I'm here. Sorry, Wit keeps breaking up for me.
Wit's detecting magic.
Wit did. She's trying to detect magic.
Okay, you cast Detect Magic and start to scan the room.
So here's something that, I mean, maybe we can determine how long ago this was rendered to rubble. My theory is that this was some kind of temple or outpost of the Lords of Rust. And for whatever reason, these chokers moved in, or these chokers were disciples and fell out of favor and destroyed this temple. And then the Lords of Rust marauders or whatever came in to teach them a lesson and slaughtered them all.
They were probably operating the receiver array for the Lords of Rust, and when it stopped working, they became killed.
Yes, and that's why this
became killed.
Yeah, it added affliction, killed. Because this was probably a. Can we determine like this with engineering or whatever that the statue was whole at one point and how long ago that might have been?
I mean, yeah, there are pieces of it that are still intact. So you can see parts of fingers, parts of what would have been the base and the plinth. It's made of like junk, but it's still got pieces that are what would have been welded together or connected.
No, I meant, can we tell how long ago it used to be all in one piece?
No, it's pieces of junk.
Hey, Hal. So Tatia did detect magic. Did she detect anything?
You scan around the room. Other than the magical items the party are holding, you do not detect any magic at all.
I'm going to head towards where Buligup said these flashing lights and whirling gears and things.
Sure, he's waiting for you down there. So inside the door to that room, it looks like there's a set of box-like containers that probably contained large batteries in series, but they no longer.
So they were charging up the batteries here and taking them elsewhere to charge up something.
Or the batteries here were powering the receiver.
But no longer here.
Does it look like our silver discs could be put into these things to recharge?
No, the batteries are no longer there. These are just the holders for what were the batteries.
Well, yeah, my theory is put in a silver disc as a battery and have it be charged, but that's what I was.
Oh, no. This place isn't for recharging batteries. You think this place is to uplink to make the receiver.
Ah, gotcha.
Could I salvage a power cable or anything from this maybe then?
I mean, there's bits and pieces lying around. If you make a perception check, maybe I'll be nice and give you a power cable.
Cat 5.
27.
Sure, you find a short power cable. You know, one of those annoyingly short ones. Oh, thank you, Dad. That's great. Fuck you.
It only works on short power.
My father just brought me a wine. He's such a nice man.
Aww. Hello, Dad.
Everybody says hello. Oh, yo.
I miss your dad. I miss your
I know. You want to see some of it? He's been making pens on a small lathe recently, and he's actually getting quite good at it.
Cool.
Cool. I want to see.
He's posting them online. I'm sure there's some on my Facebook somewhere, but I'll send you some pictures.
Great, because I totally use Facebook and all.
Oh yeah, you don't use Facebook. I forgot.
I'm a 30 run. Yeah, no, I don't fucking have Facebook.
Down that path lies pain and torment. I'll send you some pictures in chat.
I fucking love it. I love not having Facebook.
The
feels really
the
good.
Facebook is actually the Necronomicon face on the book.
Hey, Hal, in that main room, I'm going to intimidate whatever it's like. I'm like talking into like a kind of like a Shakespeare thing and say like a haiku. Maybe I'll try to scare it off.
Are you making a haiku?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you're doing a Shakespeare thing, you mean a soliloquy?
Yes, but I'm trying to intimidate. Like I'm doing it in a manner to intimidate whatever's in the room that's with me.
Okay, sounds good. You should do that.
Wait, would it be a soliloquy or a monologue?
I think it's a, yeah, I guess that's a good question.
Soliloquy?
Soliloquy, yes. Monoquy.
Yorick, I knew him well. Is that you, Yorick?
Quick
Like a mosquito buzzing always in my ear. You are annoying.
You did that one already.
I did? No, I
did?
haven't.
You did that one 3 sessions ago.
Oh, you have these recorded?
No, I don't record my games, Tim. Tim, the whole point in haikus is that they're spontaneous.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of busy, so yes.
The whole point
spontaneous
of
doesn't take time.
I actually spent time on these.
No, you don't. That's the point. They're supposed to be transient
okay.
and, not
Let's
solid.
get the fuck.
So shall we go try and save our compatriots in Scrapwall from the giant robot golem thing?
Giant robot
Sure.
golem thing.
Go team! Meet.
I'm gonna listen to this door here and
Bye.
Southwest door? Which one?
up here where my character went.
Oh, over there. Yes.
'Cause we never opened that door.
The door is closed. It is also made of Gliocide.
Ooh.
So hard to hear through.
I would think so. It's reasonable.
Okay.
And it's locked.
Oh.
I shall try to unlock it. Does it have a keypad like we've seen in the in Torch, or this is just basically?
No, it's a Gliocide door with an actual physical.
All right, I shall pick
Okay, pick it.
23.
You try, and this lock is not an easy one.
Ooh. Do I
Is
need to
there
come
anything
with you,
that's
Hank,
preventing me from trying it?
No, not right
Must be
now. I
something
mean,
good.
fail much worse and you'll break some of your tools, but right now, no.
Try it again. Oh, it's a 24. Well, it doesn't really much do. Okay, so I'm trying basically like, okay, this is a little tough. Can't quite get it open unless Kestu do the Kestu thing and kick.
You could try and beat it in. You want to try and break the door down?
So what is this door made out of?
Gliocide.
What do I know about it?
You wouldn't go through the door. You'd break the surrounding door jam out. I'm gonna try one more time and give it up as a bad job. 20.
You're getting better.
I'm just not doing some good rolls though. I got like a plus 13 to my disabled.
What are you doing?
Well, I mean, Kestu, are you kicking it in or not?
Oh, he was asking about Gliocide. So it's a type of adamantine almost. It's like a dull grey color, and it is commonly termed as Numerian steel. It is incredibly strong, and it's heavy, and it is made mostly found in Numeria on doors and walls and places where those strange caves and caverns are. It's also used particularly in building robots.
So, with that being said, like if I try to hit it, I don't think I can break the door.
I mean, you could try. I mean, it is possible to break it. It's just
I think you break the lock instead of the door.
I'm saying you're not going to break the door. You can break the surround that the door is in. It's just trash, right?
So
it's a thick wall of steel and iron and various other things. Bombs, hand grenades.
Well, if the lock's a
so
retrofit, it's probably.
would engineering, like if we hit the wall, would that be able to be easier than trying to get through this door?
Maybe. Let me roll.
Like, are all the walls here different? Or are they just like the
walls
cobbled together?
The walls here are really thick around the door. They're like 10 feet thick. Then you have the door in the little corridor between the walls. You can see it on the map there.
Okay, well, I'll try to kick the door open. I don't think I'll be able to. But
are you kicking it or are you hitting it with a weapon?
Well, I don't want to break my damn weapon. Like, I hit it and it fucking shatters
Your
my
weapon's
thing.
magic. You're not going to break your weapon.
Well, I'm afraid that if it does, and Hal does it, like, oh, Tim, I am so sorry. You broke your weapon.
I would never apologize for that, Tim. I'd just laugh.
Yes, I know, but he'll say it like in a sarcastic way.
All right, then I will continue to try to unlock it. Then, if he's not going to try it,
Okay.
with a mad,
fine. I'll hit the damn door.
33. I rolled a natural 20.
You just unlock it as Tim's fist crunches into the Gliocide door.
Team effort.
You unlock the door.
Oh wow, that's a really good roll. Holy shit.
He needed a really good roll.
All right, so I am going to open it.
Inside this room, there is some very, very basic furnishings. A couple of straw mats on the floor and a simple table.
I wouldn't just rush in there.
With two simple chairs. It looks like some kind of cell. It looks like it's been used recently.
Like sleeping cell, not prison cell.
No, like a prison cell.
Oh.
There's a lock on the outside.
Oh shit. Wait a minute. What about the creature that we think that's fucking around and might be stuck in here?
It could be with Whit now. I mean, Tatia.
Is there light in there? What's the situation?
It's dark as everywhere else. Most of this place is totally dark.
I want to roll perception and survival to see if there's anything or I see anything.
Okay, make me a roll.
29 for me.
You're rolling well tonight. You search around the room. There's nothing here. It clearly hasn't been used in months. Ikestu is interested by a piece of scrap on the floor, which is particularly interesting shape.
Stick figure comic, episode 1. This could be worth some money.
I'm going to look for like tracks or something, like trying to figure out what was kept in here.
Okay.
Good idea.
25's good. It was clearly a Draco Lich. No, it wasn't. It was. You have no idea. It looks like there's boot prints here that are quite old. There's certain things have come and gone. Most of it looks like it was civilized humanoid interactions.
But not recently, like there's human waste in the corner or anything like that.
No, it's clean in here. Whoever was kept in here was kept reasonably tidy. It's not like a squalid cell. It's relatively clean.
Okay, so other than the mystery of the creature in the northwest, or the haunt or whatever it is in the northwest, and us doing some engineering rolls to figure out the best way to take this entire place down with the array with it, there's really nothing more that we think that we see here. No. Except for maybe that temple room, but we haven't really moved any of those things. But it sounded like we're pretty much turning up nothing.
Yep.
So we have to figure out a way to get explosives to use with those detonators, or some other way to find the load-bearing beam to take this thing down and tumble the whole complex, right?
Might take explosives and some knowledge of where to put them in here to take it down. It's not a small structure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We have small structure.
We have the luxury of time now to do some engineering checks to find the load-bearing stuff, right?
Yeah. So
I mean, I would think your engineering roles combined with my disabled device, I would think we'd be able to partner up and figure some of that out.
Yeah, I mean, we could go back and see if people are still alive in Scrapball, and if anybody, or the rest of Scrapball, and if anybody knows where we might be able to locate some sensor.
Nobody wants that. Let me let her out. My dad locked her in.
We want to wait to go to town until the fun subsides. So we don't want to arrive right when disaster strikes, because then we might be blamed for it. Completely, unrealistically, and unfairly blamed, I might add.
Unlike where we left town down the pathway and disaster came hurtling down the pathway towards the town.
Well, who saw us go in that path? I think that's slanderous lies, really.
Well, we did ask around in town and then head up the path, and not entirely stealthily, because, it's Scrapball.
We went up that path days ago when we killed the Manticore. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, we went down it 30 minutes ago before this robot came down.
Is this
Just
this
before
negative
this guy
12?
got-
Is this negative 12 bluff check coming through in your character right now?
Negative 12 bluff check. I love that.
I don't have a negative 12 bluff check.
12 bluff check. Okay, what are you doing? Are you heading back to town?
Maybe we should stop fucking around here and go kill the giant roll.
Sounds good.
Let's go kill the giant robots.
This will be fun to watch.
That is not what I sound like. You sound like some sort of fucking vampire.
All right. You
Not
want
lie,
and we
that
will.
is true. You head down into town. You can hear the sounds of screaming and combat from ahead of you.
Tatia smiles just a little.
You also see a number of bodies lying around as you get towards town.
Oh dear.
That is a lot of dead people.
Are any of them familiar? Little Timmy.
No, well, there's a few Timmies in the mix, but the majority are, just normal shopkeepers, people who were just around at the wrong time, people out walking in love who got tromped on by a gigantic marauding robot.
Any explosive
Short power
resellers?
No explosive sellers. No, I'm sorry.
What kind of bullshit god would unleash this terror on the world? Some sadistic asshole must have brought this into life.
Some unknown thing, I'm
Just
sure.
a real piece of shit.
Damn you! You blew it all to hell!
Man.
Damn you!
So ahead of you, you see the top of the column, just as it topples backwards, and gripping it by the chest and slamming something that vibrates heavily through its skull is an orc or a half orc. It's difficult to tell from this distance. And as it hits the ground, she just rolls off the top of it and just stands with her arms wide. In the background, you see a two-headed creature with like huge spikes. And there's also a troll who is pulling in a cord that was wrapped around the monster's legs.
These are Lords of Rust people, Kalgara and some other name.
Hellion.
No, Hellion.
No, it's not Hellion. You do know, you've had a description of them.
Kalgara is definitely it.
Kalgara is the orc.
Yep.
Hellscrag is the troll. Hellskarg, excuse me. And Drags is the two-headed giant.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Like an Etten?
It is an Etten. Yes, it's an Etten.
So they destroyed the robot.
Yeah, literally. Its head is now it's off its body. It's totally in
Did
pieces.
they get our XP?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, they just leveled up, so they're going to be tougher for. Well, you could always attack them, and then if you want.
Let's do it. They just kind of look around. People come out, and they kind of cow down a bit as they kind of wrap the robot and drag it off towards the arena.
Oh, there could have been some good salvage in there.
Isn't there? Possibly, maybe? Probably not. It's just junk.
Too bad Make Hole takes too long to cast.
Are we guys play with our booty?
Booty!
That's okay.
Too bad we spent so much time pussying around a fucking jail cell.
They'll probably fix it up so we have to fight it in the arena later,
Wouldn't that be hilarious? Or like stuff it full of goblins and have them kind of charge at you.
Yeah.
Oh no, they fed it after midnight.
Right? Stuff it full of goblins. It's the only way to be sure. Okay.
Well, I have a little more respect for the Lords of Rust when they took down that thing. But I did soften it up for them.
You did soften it up for them. You also know that was not all of the Lords of Rust. What are you doing?
So what do we do now?
I could.
Looks like those guys are keeping.
I guess we
don't
could
feel
try
up.
to find some explosives to
How-
maybe
how
try
ma-
to take down.
Yeah, how many Kellid barbarians are dead?
Around this area? Not many. All of them are way on the other side of the city.
Yeah, I wasn't clear on where we ended up meeting up with this thing. So
Hold on. Let me-
Probably around the Temple of Bry and the.
No, you didn't get that far. These guys hit this in the back of the arena. This just as it came out of this area.
Okay.
Part of being a gang is looking after shit in your territory, right?
Like not leaving your house empty so that Kellids can take it.
That would be one of the things, yeah.
Do we pretend? Do we want to acknowledge that we sent this out towards them?
hell
No.
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 Hell no.
Well, actually, let
Look
me think about that
sheepish.
for no.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of advantage in that.
Now at worst we would lose Scrapworth and the town might turn against us, especially with the dead lying around. And really, we didn't set it loose. It was whoever set it in that place in the first place, which is likely who killed those chokers. We still have no real evidence other than energy weapons being used. The only energy weapon that we know has been used in town so far are by the Smilers.
Mhm.
So
I think it was Thing that put it there.
Who is the thing you speak of?
So, do we want to look for some explosives? Maybe we could take down the receiver array so it doesn't affect the other city.
That would be
The torch?
good. Torch.
Yeah, so it doesn't affect torch. Would that be a pretty good idea?
it would. I think we've already tried that, and we've ran again wall against wall against wall. I think we tried to find explosives before to no avail, but I think we can try
Gotcha.
again
Okay.
for more of a. I'd like to try again. Let's just see if we can exhaust any opportunities. It sounded like the Lords of Rust were collecting all the explosives, and anything
Yeah.
that happens to be in town, they've collected it. So it's either a clandestine operation to rob the Lords of Rust, so we can tail where they're dragging this piece of shit thing off to, and then we
Or
can find out where they go into that. I'm going to do that. I want to tail them at a distance to see. They put their right hand on the third panel to the right, and something slides open, and they go down a hole or something. I want to find out where they're going.
What? The people with the... They drag it into the arena. The robot?
Sure, and then they drop it in the arena. What happens next? They
They
go.
just drop it in the middle of the arena.
Sure.
And Hellscrag starts wandering around it and taking it to pieces.
And they just.
What?
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I just don't know why it's happening. Very odd.
No, but we didn't hear what you said. I was just gonna. I don't care about the robot per se. I want to see where the Lords of Rust are going. Like, are they going into some lair or something? I want to find out where they're at.
You know they're digging under the arena. So
But I don't know where they go to that place. That's all.
Drags and Kulgara jump up on top of what looks like a stage in the arena, and they go through the back of there.
Okay, that's good information.
It is good information.
All right, this is daylight essentially, right? Or do we go at night? I forget.
Yes, I think you went in the day because it was light in the gold.
Yeah, I think we did go in the day because we were talking about maybe going towards the undead area too. We want to do that during the day.
well, the undead area may be the one place that people haven't salvaged because apparently it's full of undead and people don't go there.
No one goes there.
So
Literally, no one goes there.
If there are explosives around that haven't been salvaged, that might be a good spot to check.
We can try it out. Go during the day, like now.
Of course, I have used my top 2 spell slots,
Yeah, we can go back and heal up.
Yeah, we could rest and then go to the undead area.
Like
a few of you are
how's
damaged.
Kestu doing? Are the cobwebs out of your head? That whatever was happening?
I don't know. I feel very anxious and paranoid.
And a little lacking in self-control still.
Yes. I think Tatia got affected too.
But that's what alcohol's for.
Does Tatia also have wisdom damage?
I think so.
It was wisdom damage, huh? Oh boy.
Okay,
well,
take
let's-
wisdom damage. Oh, everyone drinks. Hello, bits and
I don't
Grits.
recall it. I need to get a bottle opener.
Battle opener.
Oh well, screw it.
Oh, that sounded serious.
All right.
There
It's very classic.
He went full wino mode.
Well, Scotch.
Well, we could go rest and go to the undead area at the one of the bases that we slept at last time.
Yeah, because if we change our targets, the finger wigglers will likely need to change their spells. That's the plan. So
Yes. Now that I've used 2 lightning bolts, I can afford to memorize a different 3rd level spell,
Memorize a different 3rd level spell.
and that gives me some time to study over Morrow's spellbook. Also,
is that soundboard effects that you're doing, Hal, or is that background noise someone's got?
I think it's soundboard, but I think it's mixing 2 things, which is interesting.
Cool.
I stopped one, but it's still doing it, which is a bit annoying.
Okay, so if people are gonna rest, I think like before we like break down camp, I want to see if there's anything. I want to get a little bit more of a closer view of that stage at the arena.
Okay. You're just going to you're going to the arena?
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to go around through the side or whatever because I don't want to go like in the middle of the arena where there's the frickin' 90 halogen lights.
It is bright in the arena.
Because the only way to get there is through the arena, or
the only way to get to the stage is through the arena, and there's no other way.
all right, never mind.
I mean, you can see the stage pretty clearly from like a lot of places. The entrance to the arena has a pretty clear view of the stage. In fact, a lot of places have a clear view of the stage.
Makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about more like the back behind the stage.
Oh, that's like a massive wall of. Hang on, let me show you.
It's like where the Muppet Show is filmed, right? Pigs in space.
Muppet Show tonight.
Dum dum dum.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Okay, hang on. Map scrap wall.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Hang on. We're going to the scrap wall map, people.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Scrap wall map.
Ooh.
Boom. Scrap wall map. Okay, so let me move you.
Good as a
little
candle
bit.
back.
Zoom this out a little bit.
I could learn Detect Undead for tomorrow. Well, once I decipher it out of Morrow's spellbook.
And describe it.
Oh, yes.
So over here, let me pull you. Hold on, let me grab you and pull you. Here is where the arena is. It's in this curve, in this general central area. This is the middle of the arena. So entrances are here, and from the north up here. And the stage is in the middle of this curved wall over here. So there's a lot of just junk and crap that is like 15, 20 feet high behind it, even more in some places.
So they could have rooms in there, or they could go underground from behind the stage. And
You've heard that they're digging under the arena.
Yeah, it looks like this might be a weak spot right here, maybe.
maybe.
I mean, that's just a gap between the junk piles.
Right.
Well, that's back. I mean, that's right above where the receiver array is too.
No, receiver array was down here.
Right above. It's above the receiver array because this passage.
What? I thought the
Well, I mean-
receiver array that we just came out of was over here.
Right, and this is up here above it.
Oh, yeah. Well, a half a mile almost above it, but okay. I thought you meant
Ah.
like. Thought you meant above like altitude. Sorry.
Right. And then we got the undead down here. So
Yeah.
I'm hearing fan noise. I wonder if it's Wits, but she's put a mic down.
very possible.
Possible. So, what are you doing?
Well, we could go rest and then go to the undead area.
Yeah, so people are gonna Is there a saving throw or a ability damage heal that Akestu and Tatia make for their wisdom damage?
Wisdom loss? I mean, it's
Yeah.
going to take lesser restoration probably to restore that.
Oh, I thought it was there's no repair like overnight type of thing for that.
Well, you can gain a point of damage back, I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get 1 point back. I don't know how much you lost. How much wisdom did you lose?
I'm looking.
2, if I
wrote that
remember
down.
right.
I think it was a 2.
-2.
Yeah. What did Whit lose?
I have no idea. I just wrote down what mine was.
I
Yeah,
didn't
she's
recall her losing, but maybe she just. But I know she got nightmares at least. I don't know if those.
Yeah,
are separate.
I don't remember her losing any. I just know she had like weird vision.
Yeah, I think she actually passed the save, so I think she just had the flash but didn't have the whole.
I didn't do no save. You just told me I took wisdom damage.
No, you had a save. I saved for you.
Oh, so you did it for me. Okay.
I did. I saved for you.
Oh, okay.
I can
I
probably.
do make rolls you don't know about.
He rolled and did not save for you technically.
Oh yeah, okay. I rolled and failed your save.
I can probably fix that for you if you like.
Yes. So I feel less anxious.
It's pretty anxious.
I don't know. You're pretty jumpy normally, anyways, but
Pretty jumpy. I think Whit might be restarting.
Yeah, she said she had to do a timeout.
Time out.
Yeah, that's what she said in Discord.
Yep.
yeah.
I don't even know what that means. Does that mean she's going to stand in the corner and face the wall?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. And count to 500.
Is that what used to happen to you, Tim?
Yeah, I had to count to 1,000 though.
That's sad.
I had to count to 525,600.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Also happens to be the number of licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Nice.
525,000 licks in the sucker. 525,000.
We just totally lost Whit.
Yeah.
Hope she's okay.
Hopefully she didn't do the timeout.
Or maybe
Colorado.
maybe that rain hit her. Yeah, I'm gonna say because it is coming.
No, it's just the way she phrased it. It was something else.
It sounded like a bio break or something needs to take a.
Is somebody getting a spanking? Is it? Oh, she's back.
And it's not me? Damn it.
I mean, we can change that.
Dude, you have to visit Texas for that.
But Texas.
I know.
That-
You walk.
That
There are
changes the
some
whole
charms.
coin.
After
There are
COVID, we'll
charms.
see.
There's charms, dude. You can get you a steak the size of your face for like no money. Before COVID, I guess everything's gone up in price now too. You know, everything's expensive.
So back to Hawk Palace, or
Well, I mean, does anybody in the party have lesser restoration?
Whit, I don't even think Whit has it. No, no one does.
but I can cast it still.
You have a slot for it?
Yeah, I just have to burn 2 second-level spell slots to cast it.
Well, but we all know how much of a fan Dinvaya is of Akestu, so she'll do it for him, right?
Right.
For the low price of 400 gold.
Right,
No,
some
that was just
gold.
for a heal. For restoration, probably a couple thousand.
Okay, I'll do it for you for 500 then.
Is there some other woman that Tim has managed to anger with his charms?
Yes.
Is there a
Yes.
woman he hasn't?
About tree
She's,
fit.
she's a cleric of Bry that was the first contact of the party when they arrived here.
Oh God.
Well, no, we met Sevroth first.
Oh, that's right, Severoth on the gate.
Hey,
Then
can
you
I-
went to. Hello, Whit. You okay?
Hi. I am. I'm going to reconnect on roll 20. I don't know what was going on, but
You see you
my
on roll 20 fine now.
I see you,
Good,
dude.
cool. All right. Hopefully we are good for the rest of the evening.
Your
Did you
brother
just
messing
reboot?
around with the router again?
Well, did you need
Oh. Isaac? Maybe? Oh, I can hear that audio. I bet I could pick that apart in the audio editing suite.
a lot nicer than I
Okay, so everybody who should talk over what's being said right now.
I'm sorry. My sister wanted to show me something. Ugh.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We're just careful of hearing your conversations.
Yeah.
So does Tatia, who all can do lesser restoration? Is just
Nobody.
Literally no one, and Thing can do it with a special ability he has, but only once, I believe.
Once a day.
Well, we could do it before we rest, right? And then we
Yes.
can, the party, whatever heal spells we can use, we could use up, try to heal up the party, and then rest at the Hawk Palace, and then go to the ghost area or the undead area.
That sounds good. I do have a little more respect for the combat ability of these Lords of Rust people when they took down that.
You know, it sucked.
bot.
Like the robot didn't have very much. We did most of the work, or this is like a plot thing. It was a way for Hal to get rid of this nasty robot.
I think at worst at best we did a third of the work.
You did a quarter of the work.
Yeah, but with only 2 of us.
That's true. You
Yeah,
did a
that's what I was
quarter of the
thinking.
work.
I was like,
This might have been a let's avoid Nick killing the entire party.
I'm not saying you couldn't kill this. I'm just saying it would have been a rough fight.
I mean, only 2 of us attacked it.
It's true. I mean, you weren't fully engaged with it, and it was an awkward situation where it was. So you did pretty good at tactically actually getting it out of where it was, dropping it away from the party. I mean, if you'd have fought it toe-to-toe and its electrical charge had gone off, most of you would have died.
Yes.
That's good to know.
Luckily, I'm a tactical genius.
Could have killed me with that. It could have rendered me.
True.
So, are you casting Lesser Restoration on Akeztu to cure his wisdom damage?
I will. So that can heal 1d4 of wisdom damage.
1d4 ability damage, yes.
I owe you 500 gold.
we're gonna do a lot of IOUs.
Also, not to interrupt everybody, but
Oh.
so drink.
Thank you.
Oh, everybody drink.
Oh, Bits and Crits did too, right? Oh, wait, that was before.
Oh,
Yes.
I got that one.
So which one's Bits and Crits?
Thomas Wivenbone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very effective in yesterday's fight.
Yes, indeed.
Incredibly effective, because Aaron designs good clerics, apparently.
So I cure up to 4 points of ability damage on Akeztu.
How many? 4?
Yeah.
Then he's fully back to his normal wisdom of like 9.
It's 12.
Yeah.
Let's see. So how much time do I have to study spells then before we have
Probably have the whole afternoon, honestly.
Well, we don't want to go at night, so wake up in the morning, and then we probably can leave early afternoon to go to this place. It won't take all day to get there.
I mean, I could try and get Command Undead, but that's probably not going to work on these things. Otherwise, Morrow would have taken over the whole ghost place.
And we know how good your, negotiation abilities are, right?
Well, that's why you use spells to force people to comply.
There you go.
Force them to comply. That's the way to go. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah, yes means yes with the proper spell components, apparently.
Right. Is that you driving I can hear, Nicholas?
What do you hear?
Like a regular metallic noise.
Maybe? I don't...
Like someone's trying to hammer a spike into a railway or something.
I just turned off my soundboard to be sure it wasn't me.
I mean, I don't hear it, but like I don't.
So how would we heal up? Like, how does that work? Where, like, does the cleric with the group like use spell slots before we rest? Is that how it works?
Usually.
Yeah, they can use any spell slots they want. They generally recoup them overnight, assuming they can rest for long enough. So the clerics and healers. So when Thing's character wakes up, he studies his book to memorize his spells. Wit just wakes up and can do more magic.
Well, she has to pray for like 15 minutes or something, right?
Right, she has to do her oblations or whatever it is, her general kind of attunement to the world or whatever it is, but she's like a sorcerer, right? She's just the divine version.
Yeah.
Not all oracles actually have a god necessarily. So
And I only need 2 hours for sleep and spell study, so.
Oh yeah, because you're a robot.
No, because I have a ring of sustenance.
Ah, that's right, because it's amazing. Yeah, rings of sustenance do kick ass.
Hell yeah, they do.
It really does work with the character concept too. I love it. Yeah.
I want to go for that one.
All right. So
Spellcraft. I understand the spell.
You do. What did you just learn?
Speak with dead.
Oh, that sounds like a nice spell. That sounds like I'm going to have to put on a creepy dead person voice soon. Hey, you could speak with Sandville and keep him company.
Exactly. Do you want to live again?
We already are talking to him.
Talking to Sandville.
He's got his head in a jar preserved, pretty much, right?
A bit of brain on that
on that
implant.
skill slot. Yeah, he had a skill slot implant that was torn out of his head. Seems like Wit's having connection issues this evening. Seems like Friday nights I have more issues than I do on Thursdays, and I'm wondering if that's because so many more people play on Fridays.
Probably.
That's very possible.
It might not even.
A third spell?
Yes, Days Monster.
Days Monster.
That's
I never really rated Days Monster. But why not learn it if you can?
Yeah, isn't that like a 4th level spell though? Isn't that a little beyond
It's
you?
a 2nd level.
Wow, really? Oh, Days Monster.
It's only 1 round, but it can affect pretty much any living thing. So
true. It's good if you want to run away. Run away.
All right, now I just got to spend some money to actually scribe it in my book and
scribe it in your book. There was a definite noise.
So while he's going through his spell book, I guess Tatia only needs 15 minutes. She and Akeztu and I will go looking for explosives.
There you go, shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After I pickpocket all of Alexander's gold, doesn't know that it's gone. Uh-oh, Twitch just wigged out.
Like you didn't know I learned the alarm spell either, did you?
Exactly.
What Twitch do?
Twitch is showing me your Discord jacking around with volumes.
Oh, I was jacking around with volumes. Yes, I was trying to turn this noise down.
Hey, Hal, I'm going to also look for the merchants. We'll look for some flour.
For invisibility.
Look for some flour. Yeah.
Eric, I just muted you because you were clearly driving through a noisy piece of road. Apologies.
I still hear it.
Okay.
Okay, so it must be an individual mute. It's annoying.
You don't have the ability as the Oberfuhrer of the thing to single individual people out to mute them? Oh, that's gone.
I think I don't know how to fix it. I honestly don't. Unless Nick mutes his phone unless he's not talking.
Let me see if I can do.
Yeah, I was able to mute Nick. You just
but that's just you.
Oh, gotcha.
See what I'm saying? That's just for you.
What is
There's server mute and server deafen, but those are blocked off for me.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna go on mute and let me know if the sound. Okay.
Hey,
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
can't hear you. Oh my
Can't
God, we're
see.
having so many issues this evening.
This is like that Zoom or Skype bingo that you have at work.
How many
Yeah.
things are going to go wrong? We should have Twitch online gaming bingo. It would be amazing.
Yeah,
Can you
Just
still
be
hear
full of us
me?
going, how many technical issues will we have today?
Nick, we still hear you.
Oh, that's weird. I told it to mute. What about now?
Say something.
Hello?
Yes,
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Why is it not muting then when I hit the mute button?
You suck.
I don't know. Discord is not being friendly this evening.
It is not.
Fine. Discord, there's that background noise. It actually kind of works considering we're in Scrapwall and there's all this.
Yeah. But I can see how listening to it would be mighty annoying, especially in bits where he's going over one of those shitty bits of road where it's constant.
True.
Yeah, I thought it was the soundboard for a bit because I had a Clockwork one running, but it isn't. But that is better. I can't hear him now.
Can y'all hear me at all?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay, so like, I'm glad y'all can hear me.
We totally can.
Yeah, I can't see anybody, but if y'all can hear me okay, then cool.
Reconnect and roll 20 if you can't see the
Well,
sound.
I mean, I can see it, Nita.
I can't.
Oh,
Yep, she's. Oh, there she is.
again. Hello, Whit. Welcome.
Woohoo.
Yeah, I can't even.
What did you do
know
your
what the
hair?
hell.
He's jacking around with you.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Is that Monica hair?
God damn.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Well, I also can like, y'all are.
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking that we're having some serious technical problems from at least 2 players, and I'm wondering if at this point we should call this session and start again at a different time.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, also everything y'all are saying is coming in super choppy for me.
Before we start a whole other area of this, and it becomes a terrible, choppy technical nightmare, like we've had in the past, perhaps we should just say that the technology gods were not favorable this session and begin again anew. And I know Bill has to leave early anyway, so maybe a little bit of a nice night in will make his walk more pleasant in the morning.
Thanks. But goddamn you, technology gods! Screw you!
It's happened before. It happens. Sometimes you've just got to call it, and we're terribly sorry for it. But we have a storm coming in, which could be affecting Whit and me. Nick is driving, which is affecting him, and everybody else seems to be fine. So there's definitely something going on. It's totally frozen right now.
I feel like I was fine the entire time. So
You are,
I
actually.
everybody else.
Yeah, Nick sounded great.
Honestly, your audio was coming in pretty clear considering you were in a car.
Yeah.
Honestly, your audio's coming in better than some of the other audios I've had to deal with. It's reasonably clear and good. But let's call it. You can drive. Whit can fix her tech problems. I can drink my wine and have a chill out. It'll be good. Let's call an early session. It's a short one for technical problems. Did you do anything this session that I can give you XP for? No, you didn't.
We defeated the robot golem.
Oh, that's right. You watched someone defeat the robot golem.
Yeah.
Welcome to level 6, bitches.
We encountered the robot golem and funneled it to its death.
Now, that is true. You did encounter the robot golem and you survived, but you didn't really kill it. No, very wrong. Apologies for tech problems.
I think Buligup is agreeing with me that we funneled it to a murder hole right towards the Lord of Rusts, where we knew it was going to be defeated. Therefore, our strategy
Sent it straight towards your allies. Now, let me think about giving you some story XP for that, because you did all right. Why don't I give you, I don't know, 300 experience each for story XP?
Woohoo!
Woohoo.
I'll take
But
it.
you did well with the whole golem business and dealing with it. It's just I don't want to cripple you by giving you the actual price of a robot golem.
We try to do the right thing. That counts.
It's only what 40 grand in gold or something to make.
Oh, it's a horrendous thing. It's horrendous. Hello, Tim.
Cool.
Okay, so let's call it. Let's say goodnight to folks. Visit us everywhere, Discord and Twitter and everywhere else. And we love you all. Visit the Patreon. We desperately need your help.
Yeah.
Say goodnight to the internet people, those who can.
Good night,
Good
internet
night,
people.
Night.
And all the ships at sea.
That's right. Drive safe, Nick.